Welcome back, everybody. DarkSpyder here. We are in Black Mountain, Montana. Now, I have played this map before. I did have somebody ask me a couple questions about it. And then there was also somebody else asking some questions about it just today. I've played this map a few times. I did do a multiplayer on this map as well. I know it pretty good. Let's get into it. We're going to do a quick walkthrough, show you a couple of important features on this map. Do me a favor first, like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button for me. We are trying to get our subscriber count up. I'd really appreciate it if you could do me a real big solid by hitting that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment. You got any suggestions, do that for me as well. No Easter eggs today. But let's take a look real quick at the map. So this is your map in entirety. So it's not much farming. You can do some farming on this and you can make good money. But as you can see, it's mainly logging. But there is some mining as well. And you also have the old mine shaft down here now. I'll show you that here in just a second. But most everything is about right through here. Now, I started this on easy because I wanted you to see kind of what you start with. So you're going to start with it looks like a New Holland, and you're going to own this field. Let's take a look at what we do own. So you're going to own this field, excuse me. So you own quite a bit when you first start. Now, I know for a fact, I think if you sell everything, it's going to net you about $2.4 million. Because between you and I, to be perfectly honest about it, I'm not going to use any of these tractors. I don't even like that truck. The harvester, I wouldn't use it either. I'd sell it. The forestry machinery, I'd keep for now until I decided that I really, truly just wasn't going to use the harvester. But like I said before, if you're following me, you know that I generally don't use tree harvesters. But you never know. So besides, the Komatsu's a pretty good one. But anyway, so moving on, wheel loader I'm not going to use. The forklift I might use, but chances are I'll sell it and buy a cheaper one. Because, I mean, that's 10 slots. And look at your slot count. You're at 1123 of 4,400, which isn't terrible, especially with everything you already own. So you own quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm not going to use that forage wagon. I won't use the windrower. So sell that trailer. I mean, so, I'll take my $2.4 million on easy mode, and already have some land, So yeah, you got all this equipment. Plus you have, these garages. There it goes. Open. Is that the only one? I thought this thing had 2 or 3. It may be the only one. No, I knew it had another one. They're not opening though. So anyways, so you've got all that. Looks like you've got, it's probably lime, I think is what it was. That looks like, that's the gas dryer. Oh, it says hayloft, but it looks more like the gas dryer to me. So like I said, most of this stuff is just not needed. I'd sell it. I'd probably even sell that farmhouse. I'd probably sell all this equipment. And I'd put in a nice, that Midwest American maintenance shop with the big American flag in it. I'd pop in here. So let's hop in the truck that you get. And I'm going to show you guys real quick here. Because the big question is they couldn't find the mining site. See, all this stuff is not here on medium. This is an animal. What animal? It's probably sheep. Maybe a chicken. Pigsty. So it's 108 pigs. Huh, interesting, because this isn't here when you go to medium, which is why I generally go to medium. So, Anyways, I'm going to take you up here. So if you look at the map, we are here. We're going to take this road all the way up there, and this is your rock crusher. Matter of fact, we don't even have to drive. Let's see. There it goes. Lets me visit. So this is a fuel tank. This is just a little shed that's out here. All right, but anyway, so look how big this rock quarry is, though. Just wait till you see how big this sucker is. I mean, it's pretty good sized. Now, unfortunately, it's not like Deadwood, where I can just go click on a trigger and just get stone for free forever once you buy the land. I mean, this thing is pretty good sized. We could probably go into construction mode, and I can show you a little easier, I think. All right, let's take a look. Let's zoom out as much as we can here. We'll have to come in because I mean, this is pretty good sized. I mean, I don't foresee you going through this much rock, this much stone or whatever, but I mean, if you do, all I'm going to say is good Lord. It's not real deep, though. So it looks like it's only 2 layers. But I mean, it goes all the way up here. I mean, it's pretty good sized. Look at the size of this. Oh, see, it's got see, it ends there. I mean, it is pretty good size, people. I don't think anybody's going to be going through all this stone anytime soon. But again, this map is, I would say, more logging and some mining. I mean, you can send it right over to the rock crusher if you wanted to. The rock crusher works just like everything else. It's going to take water, diesel, and the stone, of course. And then you got this little. I think you can. Let me see if I can fill it. Yep, I can just pay for it. So it's 10,000 liter diesel tank there. That way you can just fill up your machinery while you're up here if you need to. These are going to be good trees to cut down too. These give you a lot of liters. Yep, that's some good trees right there. But anyways, it's a beautiful map though. I mean, look at that backdrop. Look at that background. I mean, it's such a beautiful, beautiful map. But unfortunately for me, I mean, I know Deadwood's a lot of logging, but there's still more farming on Deadwood than I can ever get here. Here's your rock crusher. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's about the same cost like it is on Deadwood. Yeah, 500 grand. Whereas you could probably put in two. Let me look. I don't know if you can do that here. If it even has the cheaper versions like they do on Deadwood, I can get them for 10,000 each out of here. And put them down, and it's cheaper than buying that for 500,000. And then once you start making, millions, then go back and purchase it so you have all 3. But what is this? Biofuel, so it's going to give you diesel. Interesting. Now you can buy. There's crude oil production here. I remember that. Sand's all it takes. Sand, and I thought it took water. Take a look. Gold production, gold bar factory, plywood, root crops, Black Mountain carpentry. Makes all kinds of stuff in there. Let's take a look. I'm not seeing. Nope. So there is no other crusher. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. I could have sworn there was one right there. Just a second. Nope, that's just a mine shaft, the iron furnace. Nope. So it's that one or nothing. Let's get back to our truck. There it is. Now, the other really noticeable thing on this map is the mine shaft. Now, we're going to take a truck there. I don't think that it'll come up. And what you do is, when you back your trailer up, you're just going to click on it like you would do like a silo. And you can buy coal and all kinds of items out of there that has to do with like mining. So it is all on this map. You just have to purchase it. Which, it's whatever, I guess. But But the map itself is a good map. I liked it. I've enjoyed playing on it, especially when I did multiplayer. Matter of fact, I got a couple of shorts when we were doing logging. My buddy and we were doing logging, and he flipped over going up the hill. So there's 2 shorts on there on that one. It was pretty amusing. Most of the fences are deletable. The fields are pretty good size. What you get, what you have. But it's a fun map. It really isn't a bad map at all. I thoroughly enjoyed playing when I did multiplayer on it. But I kind of feel like there are better maps for multiplayer than this one. But it is fun. Now, all of your main items, factories and things like that, are right over here. This truck's a little slow to get started. Gas station. Going to construction here. There we go. See, you can see where most everything is here. And yeah, if you go in the water, you're going to get stuck on this map. You cannot drive through the water here like you can on Deadwood or I think Elm Creek. You can drive through some of the water. Not all of it, but some of it you can. So anyways, it's pretty cut and dry, guys. But if you like mining and you like to do the logging, this is your map with just a little bit of farming. It's a very logging heavy map and mining map. Especially if you want to do multiplayer. Just watch your mods. This map can be a little finicky when it comes to mods. I could only check a few just to get me in here until I can figure out which ones it's not liking. So just watch your mods. But I'm a little different. I've got tons of mods because I do these videos. But guys, that's it. Black Mountain, Montana. I think it's just a good map. Everything seems to be on the up and up as far as delete fences, because I hate fences dividing fields. So you can pretty much do what you want on here, just like you can on Deadwood or anything else. So again, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Like, subscribe again for me. Hit that notifications button. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.